In the heart of the Smoky Mountains of North Carolina lies an abandoned Wild West-themed amusement park called Ghost Town in the Sky. Built in 1961, Ghost Town in the Sky quickly became a beloved destination for families across the country. Visitors were transported to a much simpler time, Wild West America, where cowboys still roamed the streets of the old western town. The park offered a variety of rides and attractions, including a mountain roller coaster, a haunted mine trail, and a chairlift that soared to the top of Buck Mountain, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding area. It was widely popular in the 70s and 80s, and at its peak welcomed over 500,000 visitors each season. One of the most exhilarating experiences that the park had to offer were the gunslingers facing off at high noon in the main street of the western town. But as the years passed, the park began to struggle. Mechanical issues plagued the rides and attendance dwindled. In 2002, a chairlift incident left several visitors stranded for hours in the blazing sun. The following morning, the management of the park announced that the park would be closed indefinitely. Today, Ghost Town in the Sky remains abandoned, a haunting reminder of a forgotten era. Join us on a journey to this lost world, where we will explore the ruins of Ghost Town in the Sky and learn about its fascinating history.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie and today I have a very special episode for you. Of course, we are still in the United States and we just made it to the state of North Carolina. We met up with Jeremy over here and today this man is going to be our guide to one of the craziest abandoned amusement parks that this country has to offer. Built in the 1960s, a true ancient place and with a lot of history behind it that you just heard in the intro. Bro, you're going to be our guide today. You're going to safeguard us towards this place.
Yeah, it's good.
You know something about it. You've been there a few times. It's a pretty difficult place to get in.
Yeah, it's very difficult. You have to climb a mountain like 4,700 feet above.
How many meters is that? I think that's around 1,000 meters, probably a kilometer.
Yeah.
And it goes straight up, you told us, right?
It's a very steep mountain. Yeah, straight up.
The reason why it's still dark out is because we have to also be careful. There's police, there's security, and since the year 2019, the amusement park has been sold to a new owner. And before that time, it was possible to go to this place through an abandoned road, but now they're constantly guarding it, and it's pretty difficult to get inside.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. Also check out Jeremy, Abandoned Nashville. He's recently started YouTube. You have not posted a lot, but you've been working on it for a year now.
Yeah.
He has a big Instagram, makes beautiful pictures, but recently started with YouTube. Check him out. He definitely deserves it, especially for taking us to this place, bro. Thank you very much for that.
Absolutely, man.
Let's have a fun time.
It's an honor.
This is the beginning of the cable line leading up to the park. Pretty interesting to see. Oh no, this is an electrical grid. Sorry, the cable line starts over there. So car just parked in the parking lot. But we have to be careful because there's a police officer who looks over the mountainside to spot anybody going up. It's still very early in the morning. I think it's actually a very beautiful point to reflect on our video. Because about here, halfway to the top, the cart got stuck and the people got stuck inside of the ride for 2 hours. Can you imagine being up here, like literally up there? You can even barely tell it that it's the cable. And being stuck there for 2 hours, waiting for emergency in the bloody hot sun of North Carolina in the summer. That's a nice point to reflect, and that's one of the reasons why this place got abandoned. Here's another one of those cables in the big tower over there. that would carry the ski lifts up. Wow. Let's go further. Still have a long way to go. We're almost at the top of the mountain right now. Just a few hundred more meters up here. It's getting very treacherous and steep right now, as you can see. But we climbed up a long way. We're almost at the same level as the mountains in the distance. And the sun is like starting to gloom over it and starting to show itself. I'm gonna see you guys at the top. And yeah, let's finish this last part off. Yeah, it's beautiful, the mountain ridge. Beautiful. First glimpse of the roller coaster. I have to whisper because the security, we don't know if there is security in the park. But look at this magnificent view that we are getting right now. Beautiful. With the moonlight in the back. Heritage Town Square. We just made our first entrance into the theme park, and over here you can see all the empty carts of the ski lift laying down. In 2002, when the accident happened, the place got closed. And this was literally the only reason, or the only way for people to get up here. Through these ski lifts. They could handle 1,000 people an hour. And they were all brought up into this cart. This is the machine room from the ski lifts. So we're gonna go watch the sun rise from up here, where you would enter into the roller coaster. The sun is already glooming over the mountainside in the background. Pretty excited to see it. What kind of coaster was this? The cliffhanger, of course. The cliffhanger. You must be this tall to ride the ride. I'm pretty much way taller than this, so I can go in. Okay. This is actually a pretty special roller coaster, because in most roller coasters you would be hosted up the mountain, but in this one you would start from the mountain and you would go downwards. It's a very unique design, and I think also like special to this park. There are not a lot of roller coasters like this in the world. Okay, I'm looking how we can get in. Yes, like this. Oh my god, that's steep. How did you do this, Mo? Just go over? Okay. Oh my gosh. I made it over, and now let's enjoy the sunrise. From up here we can see the full roller coaster, how it used to go. And the mountain range behind it is just spectacular. I want to take a look at the roller coaster that's behind here. But it's pretty high, so I definitely don't want to fall. But let's try it out. Whew, okay, pretty dangerous what I'm doing right now, but yeah, I'm an explorer, so must have been spectacular back in the day. Being up here, getting a chance to ride in this roller coaster with the scenic view in the background and the adrenaline that you gain from the roller coaster itself. This is one of the coolest amusement parks that I've ever visited in my life. Abandoned one and operational ones, both combined. Just seeing this roller coaster standing here, withering away, is just insane. I don't often explore places like these, but I truly enjoy exploring them because they're a big thrill and it's just something else than what I normally film. Normally it's always residences, mansions, castles, but I love this as well. And I want to share this with the world as well. little bit deeper into the park to a place where we're not being seen that easily, because up here there's security. If they drive by, they can spot us instantly. But yeah, just yet again, pretty surreal where we're walking. The park has slowly been overgrowing since the year 2002, when it got left behind. There's also these Western houses in here. We're gonna see this a lot throughout the park. This was the theme of the place, and yeah, pretty American as well. I love this old vehicle that's standing here. You can see the motor from the inside. I think it used to be some sort of a fire truck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a fire truck. The hoses would be up here. There are some water tanks, and wonderful. Back in the day they would use this, ring the bell when they went through the town to alert the people to get out of the way. Fantastic. Here you can attach the hoses to. See some graffiti on the side of the walls. At one point this was a legal abandoned place to go to, or legal, like it didn't have any security, so a lot of people came in here to sort of destroy the place and vandalize it. But now it's been completely secured up, so we're taking a lot of risk going in here, but I'd love to do that. There's even a few documents still lying here. There's a manual that describes the operation procedure for the cliffhanger roller coaster. General description: this was for the employees, the queue, fans, loading deck. Everything is still here. Wow. Have a look at that. All the operating procedures, all the safety procedures are all in here for the employees. So we should stick off the road as much as possible, and we're gonna hop from house to house. And the first one we're gonna go in is this one right in front of us here. And Jeremy told me that it's like sort of a haunted house.
Yeah, haunted house with like.
Why would they say that?
Well, there's like, it's like a, you know, horror attraction. There's like old skeletons and stuff.
Oh, it's a horror attraction.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that, man.
Yeah, man.
I love that. Let's enter inside. Ooh, this is already very spooky. Oh my God. It's a vending machine here. You can see parts of a jeans, leg. This looks like blood down here. I think this was set up for the park like this. Bone, a head. And then we have this claw machine that's completely... This is not vandalism. This is literally how it was when the park was open. You can see a hand hanging there out of the part where you would grab your present. A skeleton as well. Wow. It's insane to go through. Body parts lying on the floor. I love these kind of things. It seems some sort of a prison, but there's nothing behind here. You can also see that the budget to construct this park was not that high as a normal amusement park. And it was also not meant to be. This was a Western theme park, and you can see they didn't put a lot of effort into the details. But probably when it was dark in here, you wouldn't even see like the details of this horror house. Wow. Die, it says here on the wall. Ooh, what do we have over here? Some sort of a bed. It looks like a mansion that we are entering into. A still made bed. But then we have like a dead person lying on top of there with shivered body parts to the side. A baby crib. Oh my God, I love this. A coffin with a human person lying in there, and even an organ to the side. I'm wondering if this one still plays. Now it probably needs to be powered to play. Fascinating to see. Oh my gosh, we just entered into the butcher's room. Exposed organs. Jeremy.
How did I not see your light?
Wow.
This is so cool.
I'd entered into some sort of a living room of a mansion here.
Yeah.
The library behind it. Oh my
This is
god.
a very thorough haunted house.
Yeah, I love it. Look at this painting here on the wall. The man just comes out of it. Oh, I haven't seen this part yet. Here we even have another piano. We saw the organ over there. We have a piano to this side. Another shivered body here on the floor. Must have been pretty scary for youngsters and older people as well, just walking through here. Wow, I love how they made this. It's like foam and then they colored it with red paint. A man puking into a urinal. Have a look at that. I also haven't been on this side yet. It seems to be like a big maze. Here we come into a kitchen and they really try to represent like this haunted house as a true haunted mansion or house, as you can say. Here we have somebody having dinner, all shivered body. I think the children that were in here and that experienced this must be really scared because these are horrifying to see, to be honest.
That's what I was just saying. Like, it's so funny, like how.
And especially in the dark, I think.
You come back to a place like this as an adult, and it's comical, but as
Yeah,
a kid,
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
the most terrifying thing.
Absolutely. Wow, and now we come back to the part where I was before. Insane. Exit says over here. Push. Okay, we're ready to head outside again.
We took a little break.
Now it's time to go to the most dangerous part of the park.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you lead the way. Now we're gonna go to a part of the park that's called the Western Village. There's a church left behind, a saloon, a school building. It's just fantastic. And then for me, I think this is gonna be my favorite part of the park. But just yet again, that view is insane. Whew. It's autumn winter time right now, leaves everywhere. I'm a little out of breath from walking up here. Whew. Oh my gosh, I have to rest for a second. Whew. I love the sign when you come up this trail. It says railroad crossing. And there's literally a railroad that runs through this park for the visitors to hop onto and get dropped off somewhere else. It's totally overgrown and covered by leaves to that side. But you can still see the tracks here underneath my feet from where it used to run back in the day. Wow. Okay. And over here, we're coming towards the entrance of the Western Village. We just noticed the camera up here. We don't know if it's still working, so we're gonna take the safe route to get towards the church. Wow, look at that Western Village. This is what I imagine whenever I imagine a Western American village. It brings back memories from seeing movies. The first thing that we're gonna enter into is the church over here. Frontier Community Church, it says on the front. It's still in a very pristine condition. No graffiti, no vandalism, nothing. Look at this. See a bottle standing here? Something in there. Pianos here to the side. See if we can still play a tune. Still plays. Wow. This is one of the coolest churches that I've ever seen. The Bible still lying on the bench here. I imagine if the people that came to this place also attended like a real church sitting over here.
Yeah, imagine it was like some kind of, this was definitely an attraction where
Yeah.
like, something went down around probably an actual church service.
But people around this area are very religious, so it might be some sort of a praying booth. We have over here this big log. The priest would be standing and praying over the church and the people that were inside. Fascinating to see. And here from this window, you get a glimpse over the mountainside that lays behind the church. You even have a grand piano standing here in the corner of the room. Very pristine still. Fascinating. And then from the church we can walk straight over into the Western Village. One of the villages that has been built in Ghost Town in the Sky, just to amuse the people. What a pretty sight. Literally. The red Dock Saloon here to the left of us. And here we got the Windy Corner ice cream parole with a lovely ice cream window where the guests at the park could order their ice cream from the vendor. What a place. Let's go inside. Literally every single door in this place is wide open and you can walk in everywhere. Fascinating. It seems like sort of an American diner with the setup over here. You can get your dishes to this side. See what kind of ice creams that they sold. It's more than just a shake. Hershey's ice cream. More than just a split. Lovely. Even these ice cream cones hanging from the ceiling. And these are all from the year 2002 or before. See what's in the back of the saloon. I think the kitchen, we can find the kitchen here in the back. Let's have a look. Not really that interesting at the first sight. There are some things left behind from the day that this place was open. The fridges are still there. Yeah, they would stock everything. Guys, I'm really curious what's inside of the saloons. Have you already been in there? You know what's inside, right?
Yeah, the saloon's really cool. So there's two saloons. There's one right here.
Yeah.
And there's one over there.
One a little bit down. Okay, let's try to safely go there right now.
Yeah.
We have here the red Dock Saloon in front of us, as you can see. Oh, this is a pretty long street with all the same type of buildings like saloons and hair salons and gun shops, all representing Western times. And back when the park was still open, they would have gunfights every single hour here in the middle of the square. And they would perform a whole Western gunfight in the middle here. Let's now venture into the Red Saloon, Red Dock Saloon, and let's see how that looks like from the inside. I absolutely love this. Have a look at where I am entering into. A traditional recreation of an old Western saloon that you would probably find somewhere in Texas or other country, Arizona, maybe in North Carolina. I can still remember from the Western movies that I watched that they would play on here like nice tunes and that you could request a song. People would perform up here, dances would be here. Would have been spectacular. Just fantastic. Can I perform for you, Moreno? I don't have a cowboy hat, man. Let's see if this one still works.
The piano still works better than the most abandoned.
Yeah. And it's been abandoned for such a long time. Yeah. The paint is even peeling off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but as you can see, the paint is peeling off. Now I'm wanted with a $25,000 reward. Funny as hell. I'm wondering what's behind the stage. Ooh, there's like a stairway. Oh my gosh. It's like a little backstage area here that we have behind the stage. Now we have a stairway. It's a very narrow stairway leading down. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
It was easier to the other way. Be careful, you're gonna break the door.
Yeah, but I'm stuck. Oh my god. How did these people go through here? This is like a very, very tiny door. So the room we just ended up in is the makeup area, the backstage area for the performers. And when they were ready, they would go through this narrow hallway into that door that I was just stuck inside of. Pretty fun. There's even an old cash register standing here. And these popcorn machines, they're wonderful. This place over here used to be the bar. Could get some drinks from here, nice glass of whiskey. Let's see what's behind there still. No cussing, no horses in the saloon, no sleeping under the table. Use sit-buns, no spinching of dancers. I don't actually know what that means, but those were the saloon rules. And this was the back of the bar area you have here in the saloon. Even all the prices still left up here. Let's see, a fountain drink, $2. A coffee, $1.59. The prices are really not too outrageous. So yeah, they kept it affordable for everybody. Wow, I love this. And then they had a small storage area at the end of here. All the candles are left behind. Wow. Let's now go to the next building. I find this one really interesting. This is like the centerpiece of the entire town. As you can see, what a beautiful building from the outside. I love the pillars and the construction with wood on there. Let's have a quick peek in this one. That's the arcade building. Okay, let's go into this one. Oh, we're going up the stairway, I see. Hope it still holds my weight. Can look over the roof. This seems to have been some sort of a household, or they wanted maybe to represent the mansion in here. I don't really know. Have a look at this view from the outside. And the upper balcony of this building. You can overlook the entire town. Merchandise store. You can see the display cabinets over here. Huh. What's the... Yeah, I'm also looking. Let's just go to the Longhorn Hotel. I've been looking at it for a long time now. Longhorn Hotel. These ones seem to be... Whoa, first let's have a look at this one. This is the old bank building of the place. Wow. With the clerks and the typewriters in here. It even says teller above there. And bookkeeper here. And you get your money from the bank. I love this. With the prison bars in front of it. And even this cabinet that's standing here to the side. What a fascinating piece. Wow. I just love it. But now let's have a look in the Longhorn Hotel. Okay. Welcome inside. Wow. There's even a rocking chair standing here in front. Here to this side we have sort of this check-in desk when you came into the hotel, and the receptionist would look in the book to see if your name was in there. Here's the amount that was due, and the name, and the date, 1982. Wow, that's fascinating. Look at those prison bars, wooden prison bars, and then you could go into this place. Ooh, I love this setup, man. We have sort of this desk, but this doesn't look like a hotel. This is more like a store clerk, and he's selling boots or something like that. Yeah. Something from his shelves. But still very interesting. And again, another grand piano standing in this room. Probably also still plays. Yes. A wonderful painting above it. Look at the roof, man. I think there was some sort of a fire in here. Because the beam has totally collapsed onto the floor. That's definitely not water damage. Yeah. See, it is completely gold and gone black.
It makes you wonder if that's one of the reasons why they're so protective of this place.
Yeah. If some kids come in here, light flyer, it's all made from wood, so it will go up in flames.
Oh yeah, if you light one of these buildings on
yeah, everything is gone. Everything is gone.
Yeah.
From that hallway, we just came into another shop, I believe. Shop front. As you can see, this one sold. I said at first a hoofsmith shop, but it's definitely not. This is sort of a belt shop for horses to belt them up and get them ready to ride on. But it's actually pretty cool to see. Back in the old days, this is how they would display their merchandise and what they sold in their shop. And people could purchase from them. Wonderful. Even the saddles of the horses are lying down there. And up here we got this wonderful picture of a Native American family sitting on their horse carriages. Wonderful. I believe this is all made from leather. The general store. Moreno's in here. Hello, man. That's actually also just the souvenir store again, I think, where the tourists or the people that came to the park could just buy some local souvenirs from the park. Coast down in the sky. Oh, these were postcards from the theme park. Wow. Here you can see that gunfight that I was talking about earlier. That's happened here like every hour. It's a big show and people talked about it. It was pretty fun actually. There are a few more buildings left to cover here in the theme park. We got one across the street, and I totally love these collapsing doors. We even had them before in our own house at home. Oh, and we come here into some sort of a ballroom slash music hall. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. With the collapsing fan on the wall, the chandeliers. What a fantastic place. Beauty to behold. They probably had dances in here, music festivals. People would sit down here, up there, enjoy the show. There would be a live performance at the back. But look at it now. Completely deteriorating, falling apart and breaking down. I love the staircase over here that leads to the top floor. Let me take a stroll up there. Let's have a look at the top. Marina says that I have to be careful. Still gonna do it, but I'm gonna be careful. Ooh, I feel the floor clattering underneath my feet. But you have this amazing view. In the middle of the room, we have this big chandelier hanging down. Wonderful. And yet again, in the corner, another beautiful piano, a red piano this time, unlike we have seen before. Wow, there's even a number written on there. This one also still works. All the pianos that are in here still seem to be in like a pristine condition, nicely tuned, and I don't know why that is. Oh, I stumbled on a boot. This is a boot, a cowboy boot. $Silver Saloon. Wow. Live performances would be given up here. It must have been fantastic when this place was still open. I absolutely love it, and even all the clothing of the performers is still left in here. That's just fascinating. Look at that, all the original Western costumes that they used to wear. Their wigs are even left here. What's this? Bedroom cleaner. Still something in there. Wow. This looks like a head from a witch. Oh, and even this tank top and everything is still in here. That's pretty fascinating. Even the wallpaper slowly peeling off. What I find most intriguing is how these fans that are hanging on the ceiling are bending down. Like their blades are completely bending down. Wow. Look at this one. It has fallen from the ceiling and its blades are completely D-shaped. It's crazy. What a beautiful saloon. Absolutely something that I've always wanted to see. And now I get the chance to do it. And it's even abandoned. For me, that's even more special. Let's go out through here to these beautiful doors. And then we're back onto the area of the Western Village. Wow. There are a few more buildings to explore up here. I love this corridor that we have. This leads to another sort of shop to this side. When they designed and built this place, they were really right with the name. Ghost Town. It definitely is a ghost town by now. So yeah, come back soon. Altitude 4,600 feet, ghost town, population 681. Now gonna cross the red train tracks. We're going on to the next part of the theme park. Wow. Here you can see the train tracks clearly where they would run. This was the trading outpost and this was the silver mine casino. Let's see if there's anything of interest in this one. This seems to be almost nothing anymore. It's just another convenience store, another souvenir store. And over here we have the silver mine casino. Okay, that seems way more interesting. Let's have a look inside the casino. I think it's just like carnival games that are in here. But anyway, clown toss and mouth wins too. Large prize and medium prizes. Wow, this is the basketball game actually. Look at this. All the teddy bears are still lying here that the children could win when they were playing here. 40 points small prize, 60 points medium prize. The children also had to wait in line and queue to get into their own roller coaster, because the one in the beginning of the park they probably couldn't enter into because they were too small. It's actually a pretty nice roller coaster. Wow, completely yellow with these red cards just for small children. I'm even wondering, is it like powered or something? Oh yeah, I see like there's a railing over here. Chain going up. Wow. Looks lovely. They even have this tour bus, probably to get people up to here, I suppose, because they tried like a pilot project to like bring people up with the bus towards this place. Wow. So we firstly have this one over here. It's like sort of the airplanes you have at the carnival that went up and down, where you went inside of as a kid. Actually a pretty cool place. Wow. Yes, these used to move up and down and spin around. Have them in all colors. Completely rusting away and falling apart now. Very interesting attraction. But then everybody, we got actually one of the coolest ones of the entire amusement park. Probably about 40 meters high, 160 feet. Oh, wow, I love this piece. Let's go through the vegetation over here and let's check out this masterpiece. It must have been pretty scary for the children that came to this attraction park to overwin their fears and take a ride on this beast. Wow. Everything is still here. Must have been fantastic being on top of there and then being able to look over the surrounding mountain ranges and the park itself. Beautiful. About 6 people could join for a ride on this one. It's actually taller than I thought. I would even be scared going into this attraction, but I actually really love it. I have a big passion for fear. Oh, there's even some ice down here. Damn, that's how cold it got last night. Wow. Interesting. And this is the controlling booth that we have on this side. Let's see if it's unlocked. An operator would be in here, looking at everything, went in the right way. Can even talk into there. There's an alarm, an emergency stop and everything. Damn, they thought about everything. Wow. The sun has just ducked behind the mountainside in the back. We explored the whole day here, from the morning until the evening. It's now time to head down the mountain, but I'm very happy that we could document this place, that we didn't have any trouble with security. And wow, what an adventure was this. I want to thank Jeremy, who's standing over there. Thank you very much, man, for bringing us to this place, showing us the way, and yeah, my respect goes out to you. His link will be in the description of the channel, Moreno as well, he's filming me. Thank you very much, man, for coming with me and also joining me on this world trip, of course. And yeah, I'm not gonna make any more words of it. I want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video, subscribe down there if you're new to the channel, and write me a nice comment. And there's also a link in the description for Patreon if you want to help me support going all around the world and filming these beautiful places. The link is there. Show some love, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I love you very much.